How's your day going? I really think Nigeria as a nation, with all our scholars, with all our uh, top brains in tech, finance, um, medical, and what have you, I really think Nigeria is not really treading the path that it should tread. We have a lot of countries to actually imitate, to actually copy, and to actually follow their patterns. Why is it that we are only following and copying the negatives? I've been thinking about this for a while now, and the more I think about it, the more I want to cry. This nation is going to a state where I just wish God can just salvage us at any point in time now, because a lot is really happening and it's not just funny. How come the youths are realizing this and our leaders at the helm of affairs are not even, they're not saying these things? Why? With all their brains, with all their schooling, with all their travels to other countries, they are not getting it. Why? Why are they not getting this? Why? Because if there's a country to copy, really, if there's a country to copy, we should copy the US, the United States of America. Why am I saying this? When it comes to accepting citizens from other countries, the United States is one country that I know when it comes to harnessing, when it comes to leveraging on the, how will I put it now, on the intellectual capacity of other countries. They are number one in doing that. Yes, they may have some elements of racism, but I think that has to do with personal relationships. When it comes to the development of the United States of America, the best brains that make the country what it is are from other countries of the world. Why is it that in such a situation we are saying these things, and in Nigeria, imagine Nigeria that has the characteristics of the United States of America. Yes, a lot of this country is like many nations in one. We're not connected with one language in any way. We are just like the Americans in a certain way. We have same characteristics. Like every major state in Nigeria now has a different language. So, same thing appears. We have Brazilian Americans, we have Indian Americans. In fact, the original descendants of America are red Indians. So, if you talk about having racial differences, America is the number one country to first of all point out. Just like Nigeria. But they are so good in what they do. They know they don't know it all. They take from every other country. The best doctors in America, Nigerians are one of them. Nigerians are on that list. The best tech people in America, Nigerians are on that list. The best surgeons, Nigerians are on that list. The best finance people, Nigerians are on that list. Are we talking about the movie industry? Nigerians are there too. So why in Nigeria this blanket of tribalism has so taken over everybody, and we don't even know that we are hindering our progress? We are hindering the future of our children. We are hindering the development of the common masses. Why? Nothing is working because it is just about, it is my turn. Everybody's thinking about, it is my turn, it is my turn. It is what turn? I think it should be the turn of Nigerians, not your turn. It should be the turn of Nigerians and not your turn. I'm not talking about any political office holder right now. I'm just talking about the state of things. Yes, people come and say, Buhari this, Buhari that, Buhari this. My dear, everybody in Nigeria is affected. We are worse than the presidency. We are worse than our governors. Let me be sincere with these things. We are worse than these people. We are not better. Go to the filling station, go and get fuel, and you see what people do. You stand on the queue for hours, and somebody will come and just stand in front of you, buy fuel and go. The attendant won't say anything. These things happen before our very sight. If that such a person should get into power, what do you expect from him? You correct them and they challenge you with impunity. Because there is no system. There is no system to check excesses of people. There is no system to check excesses of politicians. There is no system in place, even in the workplace, to check the excesses of employees. Are we talking about the common man on the street? There are no system to check us. So, where do you want the corruption to start? The fight for corruption, where do you want to start it from? Yes, as a matter of fact, we know it should start from the presidency. It should start from the top. But we as Nigerians should start getting it right. We should start getting it right. The fact that you've taken it from that man today does not mean you have gone free. If God does not take it from you tomorrow, situation will take it from you. We should have this collective mindset of patriotism. It shouldn't be an individual thing. We'll make it an individual thing and things are going from bad to worse. Going from bad to worse. The situation is just so unpredictable, so undescribable. You're talking about the power sector. Where are we going to start from? Where are we going to start from? I'm looking at the US and I'm so proud of their situation. They harness the intellectual capacities of anybody from anywhere. If you have the qualification, you get the job. Down here, it is not the same. You have the qualification, you have to wet somebody's hands, you have to know somebody, you have to be in a court or something to get that position that you rightly deserve. This is not fair. This is not fair. We better start doing something now, because in a very short while, a lot of things are going to go wrong. Imagine our governors taking loans from here and there, and who are you expecting to pay back these loans? If your state at this point in time can't generate the revenue to take care of its affairs, are you expecting the next governor who will behave like you to do the same? It's not possible. Accountability must start with you, me, us, not the next generation. The next generation will always take it down to the next generation, and it will never end. We must start getting things right now. Right this minute. This very minute. Like this very minute. Man, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Have a nice day, yo.